All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. I've got a couple of interesting stories for you guys today. The first story that I have for you guys today, Branch Warren. That's a name that we haven't said in a while on this channel. Branch Warren posted the Rare Physique update today with the caption, "Still got it," showing off a still rather large and rather ripped physique, despite the fact that he's been retired unofficially, I guess, for the past 6 years now. We actually haven't seen Branch compete since back in 2015, actually. I believe it was the 2015 Mr. Olympia where Branch actually took 6th place. That was the last time we saw Branch on a professional bodybuilding stage. Now, since then, we've seen Branch jump into a multiple variety of different business ventures. He started that beef jerky company, Wicked Cuts, which is actually really good. But we haven't really seen much in the way of his physique at all. And the fact that he's 46 years old, he's been retired for the past 6 years, I'm actually pretty impressed that Branch has maintained such an impressive physique. Now, I guess the question for you guys would be, do you think there's ever a chance we would see a Branch Warren comeback? This is a conversation I didn't think we'd ever be having because Branch has been gone for so long, but he does look really good in this physique update. Now, to the best of my knowledge, Branch hasn't really had any major health issues. He's had a few injuries along the way. Some of them minor, some of them major, but all said and done, no crazy health issues. But do you think there's a chance we see a Branch Warren comeback? Honestly, I think no. A lot of people were sending this story to me asking if I think we're going to see Branch on stage again. I think at this point, probably not. There's really no reason for Branch to come back. Like I said earlier, he's got all these successful business ventures, really. In bodybuilding, he's one of those guys that didn't stick around too long. He kind of knew when his time had come. He had dropped to 6th place at the Olympia, and he didn't hang around too long to see himself place lower and lower outside of the top 10 or wherever he might have ended up had he stuck around for the past 6 years. I think he went out kind of on top. He went out at the right time, and I don't think he really has any reason to come back, although I think the fans would probably enjoy it. I just don't think he will. But shout out to Branch Warren, still getting it done at age 46. Now, next up in the news, I have a powerlifting story for you guys. This I found to be very impressive because this guy almost came out of nowhere. He goes by Carew the Deadlifter on Instagram. His name is Osco Carew. And recently, he posted a video that got a lot of attention because he got pretty close to the 500 kg mark for a guy that hasn't really been on the grand scheme of things, on the radar in the grand scheme of things, with world record deadlift. So Carew the Deadlifter recently deadlifted 472 kgs, which is 1,040 pounds. And for a guy that's relatively new to the conversation of best deadlifters in the world and heaviest deadlifts in the world, I thought this was a pretty impressive lift. I thought it moved really well. And I thought it was just a really solid deadlift, so I wanted to give him some spotlight in this video because I think possibly he may be a contender one day for that 501 kg title still held by Hafthor Bjornsson. So shout out to Carew the Deadlifter, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this lift. Now, next up in the news, I want to switch it over to a completely different direction here. WWE superstar Braun Strowman, real name Adam Scherr, has been undergoing quite the physique transformation lately. He's posted quite a few updates. He's down a significant amount of weight, and he looks a lot more ripped than he has been in the past. And he said a while ago that his goal was actually to compete in an NPC show, specifically compete in a men's physique competition to be like the largest guy ever to compete in men's physique. And it seems like he's actually taking this transformation goal pretty seriously because he's down to 340 pounds now, according to these pictures. And his build weight, just like a year ago in WWE, was 380 to 400. So he's down about 40 pounds at least. So I'm wondering if one day sooner rather than later, we end up seeing a picture come up on our timelines of Adam Scherr, a.k.a. Braun Strowman, appearing in a men's physique competition. I think that would be an absolute blessing to Instagram if that photo existed. Braun Strowman in board shorts on a men's physique stage in the NPC, I think would be incredible. Probably the only 340-pounder to ever compete in the men's physique division. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would Braun Strowman make a good men's physique competitor? I think so, 100%. And now a word from our sponsors over at Labrada Nutrition. Come on. All right, now next up in the news, Hafthor Bjornsson has officially announced his next exhibition fight ahead of his fight in September of this year with Eddie Hall. So his next exhibition match will be in May of this year, and he says it's going to be against a guy by the Instagram handle of Godly Strong, Alex Simon, who apparently is an MMA fighter. He's a former Australia's strongest man, and he's a powerlifter, MMA guy, strong man. So I think he's kind of in the same shoes as Hafthor Bjornsson in the fact that he's a bigger guy. He comes from a weightlifting background, and he's dabbling in combat sports. So this will be in May of 2021. According to Thor's post, it will be live, and people can watch for free exclusively by subscribing to coresports.world. Further details will be coming soon. Stay tuned and spread the news. So the last exhibition was on Thor's YouTube channel. It doesn't look like this is going to be on YouTube. It looks like this will be on coresports.world exclusively. And there's no official date right now. Just the month, May 2021, which will probably be about 4 months out from his actual main event headline fight with Eddie Hall in September of 2021. So we're actually going to get a much more accurate look of how Thor has developed his technique throughout his training, because he's going to be a lot closer now in May to the actual fight in September, and he's not going to have a whole lot of time between May and September to really change or improve to a whole degree. So I think this next exhibition will give us a really clear, clean picture of how Thor is looking and what his ability level is looking like. Now, in more bodybuilding news, Nathan Asha. Nathan Asha has been the topic of conversation quite frequently lately when it comes to his gym. The fact that he kept his gym open despite regulations with the virus. They were trying to shut him down. He stayed open anyway. He got into a lot of legal trouble for that. But prior to that incident, which is what everybody's talking about right now, he had another run-in with the law. I guess it was about almost 2 years ago now. It's been like an ongoing case against Nathan since September of 2019. So the main thing that happened there, it was basically a drug case. So Nathan and a couple other people involved were basically accused of distributing or being involved in a scheme to distribute performance-enhancing drugs. And essentially, he was recently ordered to repay the money which he gained from this PED sale. So he certified the benefit from the crime to be about 6,326 pounds. And the available assets at 50,000 pounds. I'm guessing they're saying that's like what his net worth is, or that's what his liquid assets amount to. Now, he has been ordered now, as of today, to repay this money within 3 months or go to prison for 6 months. Mr. Lee Brembridge, prosecuting, said Asha will have to sell property to meet the order and may need a full 3 months to satisfy it. So I believe the amount he owes is roughly over $8,500 US. So it seems like he's in a bit of trouble, but it looks like his original, at the original hearing, he was going to have a 12-month sentence, but that was suspended for 15 months and ordered him to do 300 hours of unpaid community work. He supplied $10,000 of illegal PEDs over 3 months in 2017 is the charge after giving a bodybuilding demonstration to 250 customers. He told the training seminar he used these to build his own muscles and went on to send a large amount of the Class C drugs to the gym. Police found them in a locker boiler room when they raided the gym, which the owner was also using as a front for, wow, some pretty hard drug dealing. So Nathan Asha in a bit of trouble, but it sounds like he got off easy, only having to pay the $8,500 instead of, looks like, a possible year in prison. So Nathan Asha finds himself in legal trouble again. Hopefully he's able to straighten up his act and hopefully compete again. We haven't seen him compete in a while, and I think some of these legal battles have been part of that problem. So that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. I hope you did, in fact, enjoy it. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed yet already. As always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.